Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Dave. We're back with our next reading of the Old Testament. If you've been following along, you know that we are in the book of Joshua. Alright, and today we're on chapter 15. We'll be reading out of my New King James Version. Remember, if you don't have a Bible, you can go to Bible.com. You can read for free. There's a whole bunch of apps you can get out there. I like the YouVersion app. It's the one that I use the most. And then if you want a Bible that looks just like this one, if you're watching on my YouTube channel, just click the link down below and it'll be there. All right, a longer read today, 63 verses today, and it's gonna be a little bit of a read. And the reason why I say that is because I'm going to be talking about more of the inheritances and then the cities of Judah. So I'm going to mess up a whole bunch of these names. I already know it. So, yeah, let's just get to this. Just remember, not all of the Bible is extremely fun to read, but there's something in there for you. All right. The land of Judah and the cities of Judah. That's the two topics. Oh, sorry. And Caleb occupies Hebron and Debir. That is in between those two topics. So, all right. 63 verses. Let's go. So this was the lot of the tribe of the children of Judah according to their families. The border of Edom at the wilderness of Zin southward was the extreme southern boundary, and their southern border began at the shore of the Salt Sea from the bay that faces southward. Then it went out to the southern side of the ascent of Akrabim, passed along to Zin, ascended on the south side of Kadesh Barnea, passed along to Hezron, went up to Adar, and went around to Karka. From there it passed toward Amzon and went out to the brook of Egypt, and the border ended at the sea. This shall this shall be your southern border. The east border was the Salt Sea as far as the mouth of the Jordan. Excuse me, one second. Fighting allergies, so I had to get a drink real fast, sorry. And the border on the northern quarter began at the bay of the sea at the mouth of the Jordan. The border went up to Beth Hoglah and passed through Beth Arabah, and the border went up to the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuben. Then the border went up toward Debir from the valley of Achor, and it turned northward towards Gilgal, which is before the ascent of Adamim, which is on the south side of the valley. The border continued toward the waters of En Shemesh and ended at En Rogel. And the border went up by the valley of the son of Hinnom to the southern slope of the Jebusite city, which is Jerusalem. The border went up to the top of the mountain that lies before the valley of Hinnom westward, which is at the end of the valley of Rephaim northward. Then the border went from around the top of the hill to the fountain of the water of Nephtoah and extended to the cities of Mount Ephron. And the border went around to Bala, which is Kirjath Jearim. Then the border turned westward from Bala to Mount Seir, passed along the side of Mount Jearim on the north, which is Chesalon, went down to Beth Shemesh and passed on to Timnah. And the border went to the south side of Ekron northward. Then the border went around to Shikron, passed along to Mount Bala, and extended to Jabneel. And the border ended at the sea. The border was the coastline of the Great Sea. This is the boundary of the children of Judah, all according to their families. Now we're going into the second part. Now Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, he gave a share among the children of Judah, according to the commandments of the Lord to Joshua, namely Kirjath Arba, which is Hebron. Arba was the father of Anak. Caleb drove out the three sons of Anak from there, Sheshiah, Ahiman, and Talmai, the children of Anak. Then he went up from there to the inhabitants of Debir. Formerly the name Debir was Kirjath Sefer. And Caleb said, he who attacks Kirjath Sepher and takes it, to him I will give Ashah my daughter as wife. So Othniel the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Ashah his daughter as wife. Now it was so when he came back, when she came to him, that she persuaded him to ask her father for a field. So she dismounted from her donkey, and Caleb said to her, what do you wish? She answered, give me a blessing, since you have given me land in the south. Give me also springs of water. So he gave her the upper springs and the lower springs. This is the next section, the last section. This was the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah according to their families. The cities at the limits of the tribes of the children of Judah toward the border of Edom in the south were Kabzeel, Eder, Jagur, Kanah, Dimnah, Adada, Kadesh, Hazor, Ithan, Ziph, Telem, Belath, Hazor, Hadattah, Kerioth, Hezron, which is Hazor, Amam, Shema, Moladah, Hazar Agadah, Heshmon, Beth Pelet, Hazar Shual, Beersheba, Bizjathja, Bala, Izim, El-Talad, Chesel, Hormah, Ziklag, Madmanah, Sansana, Lebaoth, Shiliam, Ain, and Ramon. All the cities are 29 with their villages. Whew, that was rough. All right. In the lowland, Eshtaol, Zorah, Ashna, Zanoah, En-Ganin, Tafua, Enam, Jeremoth, Adullam, Sodka, Azekah, Sherahim, Adithium, Gerdah, and Gerdathoim, 14 cities with their villages. Zanan, Hadash, Megalgad, Dilian, Mizpah, Joktheel, Lachis, Bozkath, Eglon, Kaban, Lamas, Kithlish, Gederoth, Beth Dagon, Naamah, and Makkedah, 16 cities with their villages. Libnah, Ether, Ashan, Jiftah, Ashna, Nezib, Kelia, Achzib, and Mershah, 9 cities with their villages. Ekron with its towns and villages, from Ekron to the sea, all that lay near Ashad with their villages. Ashad with its towns and villages. Gaza with its towns and villages, as far as the brook of Egypt and the great sea with its coastline. Interesting word there in case you missed that. And the mountain country, Shamir, Jatir, Soka, Dana, Kirjath Sanah, which is Debir, and Nob, Eshtemoa, Enim, Goshen, Halan, and Gilo, 11 cities with their villages. Arab, Dimah, Ashian, Janam, Beth Tapua, Afekah, Humtah, Kirjath Arba, which is Hebron, and Zior, 9 cities with their villages. Maon, Carmel, Ziph, Jutah, Jezreel, Jokdeam, Zanoah, Cain, Gibeah, and Timnah, 10 cities with their villages. Halul, Beth-zur, Gedor, Merith, Beth-anan, and Elikon, 6 cities with their villages. Kirjath Baal, which is Kirjath Jearim, and Rabbah, 2 cities with their villages. In the wilderness, Beth Rabbah, Midden, Sekatkah, Nibshan, the city of salt, and in Gedi, 6 cities with their villages. As for the Jebusites, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out, But the Jebusites dwell with the children of Judah at Jerusalem to this day. Whew, that was hard. I'm not going to lie to you, and I probably lost 98% of you all about a minute into that. So, all right. Thanks so much for watching the video today. I hope you guys are having a good Monday. I hope the rest of your week goes strong and that you're healthy and prosperous. All right. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a great day. Hey, a little selfish plug here at the end. Check out my website, everydave.com. I've got some new books that are out on there, children's books, faith-based books, and more. Check those out. I think you might like them. There's also a few of them that are already available on Audible, and then more that are coming. So, all right. Thanks so much. God bless.